The WOW signal, the 72 seconds that shook NASA. In August 1977, something extraordinary happened in a quiet corner of Ohio. At the Big Ear Radio Observatory, a telescope built not for fame but for curiosity, the universe whispered a message that would haunt scientists for decades. A single, powerful radio signal lasting 72 seconds appeared out of the endless cosmic noise. It was so sharp, so distinct, that the man who saw it could barely believe his eyes. He circled it in red ink and wrote one simple word beside it: "Wow." That man was Jerry Ehman, an astronomer, a volunteer, a believer in data, not in miracles. On that quiet August night, he was scanning the skies as part of a SETI project, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. The telescope printed endless streams of meaningless numbers and letters, line after line, until something broke the pattern. A sudden surge of energy, right on the frequency SETI believed could carry an interstellar message. The code printed by the computer read 6EQUJ5. To most, it looked random. To Jerry, it was the clearest sign of an intelligent source ever detected. The signal came from the direction of the Sagittarius constellation, near the center of our galaxy, a region so dense with stars that it could easily hide civilizations beyond imagination. But when other scientists tried to detect it again, scanning the same patch of sky, nothing. No repetition, no echo, no trace. The WOW signal had vanished like a whisper, swallowed by the void. For decades, researchers have asked the same question. What was it? Was it a natural phenomenon? A man-made interference? Or something else entirely? NASA engineers re-examined every possibility. Could it have been a passing satellite? No, the frequency didn't match. A comet releasing hydrogen gas? Unlikely, the intensity was far too strong. Could it have been Earth's own radio reflection bouncing off debris in space? Every test failed to reproduce the exact pattern. The signal was clean, narrow, and precisely tuned, something nature rarely does by accident. It came from somewhere billions of miles away, and then it never appeared again. To this day, the coordinates of that mysterious signal, right ascension, 19 hours, 22 minutes, declination, minus 27 degrees, are etched into the minds of astronomers who study the unknown. Some believe it was the first real evidence that we are not alone. Others say it was nothing more than cosmic coincidence, a trick of technology in its early years. Yet there's one thing everyone agrees on. No other radio telescope anywhere on Earth has ever recorded another signal quite like it. In the years after 1977, SETI scientists built bigger, more powerful arrays. They scanned the skies with higher sensitivity, capable of detecting even the faintest transmission. They listened to pulsars, quasars, and interstellar static, but none of them matched the 6EQUJ5 pattern. It was as if someone, or something, had spoken once and never again. Jerry Ehman himself became cautious about calling it alien. He often said, "It's simply unexplained, nothing more, nothing less." But his excitement never faded. He knew that whatever caused the signal, it was unlike anything humans had seen before. The WOW signal became a cultural icon featured in documentaries, books, and even science fiction movies. It symbolized our endless question, are we alone? And it raised another, perhaps deeper one. If someone out there truly sent that message, why only once? Was it an accident? A one-time burst from a dying civilization? Or maybe, just maybe, a deliberate transmission, a test to see if we were listening. Nearly half a century later, the WOW signal remains one of the greatest mysteries in astronomy. In 2022, a team at the University of St. Andrews reanalyzed the original data with modern tools. They concluded that the signal's source might have been a sun-like star 1,800 light-years away, a place that could, in theory, host life. But even that remains speculation. No one can confirm it. When you think about it, 72 seconds is nothing in cosmic time. And yet, for those 72 seconds, humanity might have been part of a conversation far bigger than we can imagine. A whisper across the void. A greeting that arrived long before we were ready to answer. Perhaps the message wasn't lost. Perhaps it's still traveling, bouncing between the stars, waiting to be heard again. Or perhaps whoever sent it stopped listening. The universe is vast, silent, and ancient beyond measure. But once, just once, it spoke to us. And we called it the wow signal. Maybe one day, the skies will speak again. Maybe the next signal will last longer than 72 seconds. Until then, we keep our telescopes pointed upward. We keep listening. We keep wondering. This is MysteryLens,